Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you are watching. You tuned into a fun one here. It is a 35-box memorabilia mixer. It is autographed jerseys, mini helmets, full-size helmet. We got an autographed football. We got a repack products. There are several of these breaks you can go watch. This is break number 66 of our 35-box mixers. I've got a playlist on this very YouTube channel, and I've got an email address. You can email me if you want to sell your cards through Dynasty Breaks. We are now consigners on Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. I can sell your graded cards. I can sell your raw cards. I can get your raw cards graded, I think is what I'm supposed to tell you there. Even if you want me to grade your stuff, I can do it. Basically a one-stop shop. You do nothing except get paid. We do all the work. We're starting out with some Gold Rush jerseys, Series 4. Everyone in this break drafted 2 teams. There you go. There are the results of that fantasy draft. It goes serpentine like this. Round 1 goes down. Round 2 goes up. Tyler got our Hits of the Holiday spot in our Christmas event coming up on January 9th. He actually drafted that spot. That was a team you could draft. And then here's what we're breaking. White stuff is football. Yellow stuff is multi-sport, which we use to fill up hit lists. Pause your video right here if you want to read over the list of what we're breaking, or if you want to read over the rules. So any questions, you can pause your video there, go back and rewind, stare at it, talk about it, giddy up. Let's go. Hopefully no hit list today. We usually don't have any hit lists after the multi-sport stuff. And I generally do 30 boxes of football and 5 boxes of multi-sport. That seems to be a sweet spot. All right, let's go. I got 12 of these jerseys. I think I know who this is. I'm gonna write on this box, George. So give me 1 second. Oh, I am wrong. Roger Staubach out of the gate. Boom. I did not know who that was. I'm like, what am I looking at here? The first box has been amazing the last few breaks. Got a Josh Allen authentic jersey. Roger Staubach. Cowboys already having a good day. Still got 34 boxes to go. Roger the Dodger. Let me write that on the box. Holy cow. Cowboys. Cowboys it is. There you go, George. Wow. Mark LAW. Congrats. God, this is the highest I've stacked these jerseys ever. Right next to me. They're like way up there. The Navy's finest, baby. Huge businessman, too. Dude made a great career after football. That's crazy. Oh, now I know this one. Yeah, that's crazy. Seattle Seahawks going to get this. Hate to spoil that for you. Let me go ahead and highlight him before I show you the jersey. Tyler, there you go. Our Hits of the Holiday taker. Took that spot from Santa. And this is my boy K-Dub Cubed, George. K-Dub Cubed. Kenneth Walker III, who I think is a really good running back, and I think they ought to use him a little bit more. Get that Charbonnet out of here. Too much Charbonnet, not enough K-Dub. To be fair, he's been hurt a little bit, so I get it. That is not Bob Lilly, that is true. But he might be coming. Don't give up on Bob Lilly. It may happen. Kind of surprised they don't have Staubach on the box as one of the examples. That'd be a good one. I guess they already had a Cowboy on there. Emmitt Smith. Yeah, that's probably it. They try not. It doesn't look like they've doubled up on teams, maybe. Yeah, real estate tycoon. That's what it is. Yeah, he's a monster in business. This looks oddly enough like a college jersey, so I'm gonna have to look this one up. Probably, maybe. We'll see who it is. This could be Brian Branch. This could be Dion Branch. This could be an actual branch off a tree. I'm not really sure. I'm going to go on a limb and say this is Brian Branch, but let me look this up. That's a number 14, maybe Alabama. I think he just tore his Achilles, too, which stinks. Beckett Authentication Site, W 119 for those of you playing at home. 514. Brian Branch is a Detroit Lion. Brian Branch, and that Beckett witnessed. He signed this October 30th of 2022. October 30th of 22. Lions have been drafting well, just saying. Detroit is going to be Sean. There you go. I'm going to note that on my list here because it's college. Stand by. Lions. All right. We do have to make notes on some of these guys, so bear with me. Bledsoe is a Cougar. Hey, Carly's a Cougar. Did you know that? She's from BYU. Hits of the holiday paid off early. Yeah. Kenneth Walker. I got to remember that you drafted that spot, Tyler. You have to tell us during the event what you got for that spot. That'll be interesting. See what you get in the hits of the holidays. What is this? I get really excited when I see something that looks like a Michigan jersey. I'm always thinking, is this Brady? Who is this? I don't think that's Brady. Oh, this is Mike Sainristil. I think a corner. He was with the Commanders. I don't know if he still is. There's your autograph. That's the number 0, which is popular these days. And there's your national champ inscription. I'm going to look him up on Beckett just to say that I did it. And then we're going to look up where he is now. Goes to current team. 1W. 256. Hard to read this one. 256. 827. Signed it on 8/18 of 24. Mike Sainristil. Let me put him in the old Google machine. I think he's still a Commander. Yeah, he still is Commander. And that's where it goes. And I'm going to highlight that. Commanders is Jordan. I'm going to put M. Sainristil jersey. Commanders. And I got to write it on here. That was a lot of work. That's too much work. Commanders. Little work never hurt anybody. Right, El Ray? Yeah. I don't want to ask Carly that. She'll say no. That was 4 hits so far. Carly's 53. Almost 54 now, probably. Years old. Kodiak says, I bet she already has hard candy and tissues in her purse. That's probably true. It's probably true.
Pretty sure she's 36.
Can you not be a grandma if you don't have kids? Let me know in the comments. Is that possible? Oh, wow. I saw number 17. I hope this is Phillip Rivers based on what's happening in the football world right now. Who is this? Oh, Devontae Adams Rams jersey. Boom. Have not seen a Devontae Rams jersey. We've seen Raiders. We've seen Jets. Oh, I like that. Beckett witnessed. I want to make sure. Is this a custom or is this the real deal? This may be a custom jersey. I don't normally open up. I think this is custom. Looking at the neckline. Yeah, that's custom. Okay, I just want to make sure it didn't have an NFL shield on it. Which would add value if it was an authentic jersey. That's awesome. Devontae Adams. Very cool. Way to take the Rams there, Todd. Todd knows what's going on. Not his first rodeo. Rams. You know what I love, George?
What's that?
That every hit has gone to a different person.
Way to go. Nice.
No one's doubled up.
Now it's going to be double and triple.
Now he's pissed. George hates it when I do that. He's very superstitious, George is. George does. He is the most superstitious person I've ever met. Jalen just threw another pick. Oh, I got a little piece of cardboard there. Sorry. Ooh, University of Texas. I see Texas number 5. I'm going to guess that's Bijan. I'm going to guess that's a little Bijan Robinson. It is. Bijan Robinson, University of Texas. We know his autograph. I like it. Number 5, there's your Beckett Witness. And a little burnt orange never hurt anybody. Atlanta Falcons. Nice hit. Good cases so far. Falcons. Is that the George? Hotlanta. Chris, your second round pick coming through. Actually, a lot of second round picks have hit so far. More than first round. Probably need to note that on my college log, although Trevor already knows. Bijan Robinson. Jersey. Dude, Devontae, yeah. When they get down near the goal line, they're just throwing that automatic fade to Adams. You can't stop it. They've just got it perfect, man. He used to have that with Cup too a little bit, but yeah. Their goal line back is Devontae Adams. It's so weird. Pretty sure he's going to lead the league in touchdowns. My guy, who I probably can't use in fantasy this week, and it makes me mad. He's pretty consistent. Well, maybe I can if Rivers plays. I don't know. Hate to do that in the playoffs. It's going to go to the Indianapolis Colts. It is Michael Pittman Jr. I'm so old. I remember watching... No, it's not. I lied to you. I got to change what I wrote on the box. Tell me the 11 doesn't look like a Colts jersey of Michael Pittman. I'm a moron. This is Jackson Smith and Jigba, and it's a throwback Seahawks jersey. I tried to give your jersey away, Tyler. My apologies. JSA authentication on the JSN. Not JSN authentication. Try to give your jersey away. That's what I do to people. Look at that auto. He does not sign cards like that. That's better. I'm gonna rewrite that. We're gonna do a little scratch out here. We're gonna do a little scratch out. Seahawks. Never mind what I said. And by the way, Tyler got the hits of the holiday spot. He already has 2 Seahawks hits. Amazing. Nice. Even though I tried to give it away. God, this is heavy. Is this a hockey jersey? What is this? Hits of the holiday spot, man. Already got 2 hits for the second round team is pulling the weight. That's what has to happen. Your second round team has to pull the weight if you take that HOH. Oh, I love it. I love the look of it. I'm writing this on here. If this is the wrong team, I'm going to lose it. If I have to scratch this out again. This is the Kelly Green jersey, which I think is one of the coolest jerseys in the NFL. I really do. Who is it? Oh, Harold Carmichael. No wonder it's so heavy. It's just an older style jersey. Very thick. Harold Carmichael. And all you kids that write 2 initials on your signature, look at that signature.
That's nice.
Cool is that? Hall of Fame 2020, Beckett Witness. I love the Kelly Green, old school. 17. Eagles, Wilbro. I'm going to put that on our list just to make sure. Harold Carmichael jersey. You were going to call it before the break, but you didn't want to jinx Tyler. That's fair. Tyler, you don't feel so bad. Now you're kind of worried about taking that hits to the holiday spot. You're like, man, I'm going to have one team pulling the wagon. But your team did pull the wagon. Seahawks usually go pretty late, too. You know who likes Joe Theismann? George?
Yeah.
Who? Joe Theismann.
Yeah.
Joe Theismann loves Joe Theismann. Break a leg. Joe Theismann autograph for the Commanders with the 83 MVP inscription. I would pay him to write, I love myself. I would pay him to write that. He probably would. Might not even charge me. Commanders. You don't see Joe Theismann much. Is he still on TV anywhere?
There's got to be 80-something.
Yeah, is there a Joe Theismann channel? Maybe there is. We have 2 spots that have 2 hits. One is Tyler with the Browns and Seahawks. The other is Jordan with the Bears Commanders, and your Commanders have both hits. And your Seahawks have. The second round teams are carrying this break. 3 jerseys left out of our 12. Then we're going to go do 12 mini helmets. Got 12 of each. Okay, that's weird. Doesn't happen a whole lot, but you don't mind this double. This is a good double. This is not a Bob Lilly double. This is a big one. You'd kind of like to have a pro jersey to go next to your college jersey. Atlanta Falcons get another Bijan. Wow, give them a boom. Another Texas jersey. Don't frame them together. That would be weird. Trade one. Maybe trade one for his Falcons jersey. Or you can wear one around the house, maybe. You never know. I'm going to put that on our list again. And Atlanta, second hit for Chris. Your second round team has both hits. Oh, you'd have him sign, "I'm the reason left tackles get paid." That's fair. Joe did have some goo in his hair. He did have, his hair didn't move much. Jimmy Johnson may have had a little more. Oh, this looks Commanders-ish, and this looks like my guy. I'm going to write on the box before I'm absolutely sure. That you shouldn't do that if you're a breaker. Don't do that. I'm going to do it anyway. I do what I want, George. This is George's guy, too. Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler for the Commanders. I hope he gets back to health and can come back and play, man. I hated that torn ACL. He was actually going to be probably their lead guy this year. Beckett Witness. Love the kind of a reflective material on the numbers. I like it. Eckler on that one. Commanders lead the way. Third hit for Jordan. All Commanders. All Commanders. Stand by. I'm putting some of these on the list just to make sure we get it right. I want to make sure we get it right. All right, last of our Series 4 Gold Rush jerseys. Michael Orr. I bet we've got a Michael Orr in our 66 breaks now. I bet we've got one before. Ravens. Or was he? No, he was Carolina for a while, I guess. Ooh. Ooh. You know who that is? Elray. Elray's kind of a he picks the Dolphins a lot. He's kind of like, kind of like a poor man's Dave. Or maybe a rich man's Dave. That'd be a taller Dave. Taller, more handsome Dave. Dan Marino, boom.
Wow.
And the best part of this jersey, it's 100% polyester. So El Rey, if you're feeling kind of fun, just put it on for a while. Look at that. That's got to get a frame. Beckett witnessed. Beautiful signature. Dan Marino. Dolphins on the board, El Rey. If you're going to get on the board, that's how you do it. All right, I'm going to show you the board every time I take a break and go get more stuff. We'll show you the hits, how they're dispersed. If you're highlighted, you have one hit. If you're highlighted and have a number next to you, you have that number of hits. So give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. I would say those were 2 good cases. I'm not gonna knock those cases for any reason. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hits on the board. That is correct. We're moving into mini helmets now. Best Dolphin sig we could get? I would say so, probably. Unless you got a jersey like signed by the 72 Dolphins or something. I don't even know if that's possible. By the way, these are Series 6. The next time we do one of this, it'll be Series 7. This is my last case of Series 6. They always change up the checklist and different styles and things like that. Laces out, baby. All right. Love the Drake. Seinfeld reference, George. What is this? Hold on. Something in the box. Oh, it's a piece of cardboard. We'll give that to you, too. We'll give you that for free. All right. Drake London. A very nice autograph, too. Love the white paint pen on black. That's how you do it. Beckett witnessed Atlanta. Second round team getting its third hit. Chris, you took the Chargers in the first round. Really, your Falcons are the star of the show. I mean, they've just kind of taken over. You know, you got two Bijans, you got a Drake London. It just keeps on, keeping on. Nico Alonso, that guy was good. Whatever happened to him? He kind of fell off quick. No, he went to the Bills, didn't he? After a while. This is a Slate mini helmet, which are growing on me. I do like the Slate mini helmet. It's kind of a matte finish. Is this the Darius Slay, Devontae Smith? Yeah, Darius Slay and his 8 mighty reindeer, tiny reindeer or mighty. Beckett witness. Gonna go to the Eagles. Philly. Second hit for Wilbro. Wilbro is the exception to the rule. Your first round team is carrying you. No Jets hits yet. All Eagles. All the time. Yeah, the Falcons are going to need a pallet. That's true. When will I be doing the new series of helmets? Like the Series 7? I don't know. I need some more jerseys to do another one of these breaks. I got to wait for some more jerseys to come in. So maybe a few weeks. Buffalo Bills. Won't you come out tonight? Buffalo, Chris Pac-Man Jones. That's my boy, Andre Reed. We'll boom that. Speed helmet. We are getting a lot of birds. Eagles, Falcons. This is not a bird. That's like a buffalo. Beckett witnessed on that. Chris Pac-Man Jones from the great state of New Mexico. I do love New Mexico. It's on the board. Filling up the board like crazy, George. Crazy.
Keep on.
We are filling up the board like nobody's business. All right. Oh, there they are. And I know this signature. This is also how you sign something, man. This man, I respect him because he does sign a lot, but man, his autograph is nice. Dan Hampton, Hall of Fame 2002, Chicago Bears. Jordan is dominating. His Commanders have 3 hits, but his first round team, the Bears, now are pulling a little bit of the weight. Regular speed helmet for... Actually, that's just a regular helmet, not a speed helmet for the Bears. 4 hits is our leader. Jordan's always in the lead. In cards and in life. And probably in poker if he's playing poker right now. Probably executing the first part of a check raise right now. All right. Well, I can confirm that's not a Seahawk. That's a Colt for real this time. I know, Edward, I disappointed you. I told you that other jersey was Colt. It wasn't. Edger and James. Give that a boom. Indianapolis. Edge. Hall of Famer. Need a Hall of Fame inscription on there. Let's go, Edge. Edward on the board. Colts and Titans. Dane, would you wear an NHL hat if we got you one? I need to get one. I have like a gift card. I have a gift card I need to use to get a hat. Yeah, I've been looking. I need a 3930 flex fit. I don't think they make them for a lot of the teams. I was thinking about getting a Nordiques hat or something like that, but I'm going to get one. CJ's putting the pressure on me to get one, so I probably will. Oh, come on. There's that piece of cardboard. All right, the last of the first half of this case, and then I'll go get 6 more. This is a Nittany Lion, it looks like to me, and I already know that signature. We've pulled enough of him that I recognize it. I should be an autograph authenticator, seriously. Jahan Dotson. I know who this is. Jahan Dotson is currently an Eagle. So that's where the college helmet goes, to current team. Philadelphia. Gonna get that one. Third hit. Creeping up the board. All Eagles. Wilbro. Jahan Dotson mini helmet. Eagles. All right, let me go get some more. I'm going to show you the board. I'm going to go get 6 more of these. Can't fit them all on the table. That's where we're sitting right now. That's where we're sitting. Pretty balanced, you know, disparate. Got a few people with a lot of hits, which that can be good or bad. I don't know. Sometimes it's good to go hitless in this thing. Somebody got a Steph Curry auto the last time. I think we had one hitless person, and then we pulled a Steph Curry, and he's like, sweet. So it can be good to go hitless. Remember, the lower you pick, the higher priority you have. So we definitely want to get the top teams. We'd like to get you guys rolling here. 6 more of these. These mini helmets do come 12 per case, so I usually just do 1 case. Makes it easier. Utah Mammoth hat. I think Carly's mom would give me one of those for free. They named the team after. Never mind. Bengals, Cincinnati, and El Rey. I don't think they moved the... They usually cut out a stripe so they can sign. Is this AJ Green? Yeah, AJ Green. That is Adriel Jeremiah Green. We'll give that a boom. George likes AJ Green. Yeah. You used to.
I do.
AJ Green. El Rey has a Marino and an AJ Green. That's pretty good, sir. That ain't so bad. Is that your first Marino jersey, El Rey? Because I know you've had the Dolphins before. No Bob Lilly yet. That's true. Oh, we got a Cowboys logo. It could be a Bob Lilly. Somebody just said that. Oh, I thought it was Bob Lilly. That is Charles Haley. Charles Haley, and that is your Salute to Service mini helmet. These are awesome. White ink. He puts a little smiley face on the C in his name. Or a little face there. Salute to Service, Dallas Cowboys. Beckett witnessed on the mini helmet. That's a cool piece. Cool piece. Oh, that's your second Marino jersey. So you got to figure out which one you like better, El Rey. Unless one's already framed, then you got to make a trade, bro. Trade for some of that Houston stuff. Oh, it is different colors. Okay. Yeah, you need an orange, a white, and a teal. That'd be cool. Oh, my mustard can exploded, and out came this helmet. That's Derwin James, the Rave collection. I think the only Rave helmets we've seen are the Chargers. I'd like to see others to see what they look like. Because I think we've had this helmet once before. I like it. There you go. Very nice. Beckett witnessed Chargers. Chris, you finally got your team there. One of the best safeties in the league. Chris has 4 hits. Jordan has 4 hits. They are the rulers of the roost. Oh, yeah, AJ Green didn't play for LSU, so he doesn't know who he is. Well, George likes the Bengals because Burrow and Chase went there. And so then he remembered AJ Green was there. And Jeremy Hill played there, so he played for LSU, so that's how George knew AJ Green. And that's the end of the story. Oh. I know this is kind of weird. This is Ricky Williams. I think he deserves a boom. We really don't get Ricky as a Saint. Like, ever. We usually get his Dolphins stuff. We've gotten his Ravens stuff. I don't get his Saints mini helmet. This is awesome. Nice signature. That's his original team. Coach Ditka drafted him. Lunar Eclipse mini helmet. Saints went too late in this draft. That is Sean with the Saints and the Lions. Congrats on that. Grats. Brah. So after these next two mini helmets, what we're on, that'll be 24. We got 11 boxes left. 11 items. Oh, there they are. Jamie at the bottom of the board. If you're going to get a Packers hit, that is the one you want. And this is a Salute to Service that is not green. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Salute to Service mini helmet, Jordan Love. Boomski. I have not seen the white Salute to Service before. It's got... Okay, it's got the camo sticker on the back. That's different, man. I think I prefer the green one, but this is kind of cool. Especially on Green Bay, I prefer the green one. But I do like the green ink on the auto. Jamie with the Packers and the Raiders on the board. Which means top priority right now is Greg, Ed, and Eddie on any non-sport if you're hitless. George, the question is, what are your thoughts on Lane Kiffin going to LSU?
I think I'm happy to see it happen, but it's gotta be better than Notre Dame guy.
He said it's better than the Notre Dame guy. Dallas Cowboys. Could it be? No, it's not Bob Lilly. I believe it's Drew Pearson, but I'm not really sure. Hall of Fame. It is Drew Pearson. There you go, Dallas. Mark your third hit. That is not a... That actually is a speed helmet, but they didn't label it speed helmet. Kind of like them on the older players to use the old style helmet, maybe. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. All right, I'm going to show the board. I'm going to go get our bigger items, our stuff that's a little bit harder for me to get on the table and stuff. Stand by. All right, there's the board. That's where we stand. And remember, for non-sport items, we go in this priority. So for hitless team, hitless, it would go here, 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 and here. Be right back. Always the fun part of the break is the full-size helmet. It's a little bit harder to show on camera. I'll try my best. That's all I can do is try my best. Staubach and Pearson do need to go together. That'd be a cool display. If you can make that happen somehow. I bet they can embed a mini helmet into like a jersey frame or something. Probably wouldn't be cheap. Alright. This is my last Gold Rush signature football, and I'm a little sad about it. I've got to get more autographed footballs. Gonna look for probably something different that we haven't seen before. I always try to mix these up. Got some new repacks today, all kinds of stuff. Always looking for new exciting things. All right, see who we get. I think this was an 8-box case. We've used it up. And I don't think I've been offered any more football products, autographed football, since we got this. And that was a long time ago. However long 8 breaks ago was. That would have been break number, what, 58? All right, they do let the air out of the ball. Don't get too excited. This doesn't mean it's a Tom Brady ball. Just because it's deflated, George. Does not mean it's a Brady ball. And I'm gonna write on the box here. We're gonna see who it is. I'm gonna write that on the box. This is the regular, kind of like a Duke. Corey Davis. We have seen Corey Davis a few times here. Let me look him up. I'm going to say he's retired. Whether he's retired or not will determine where this goes. He was the 5th pick in the draft, I believe. Went to the Titans, then he went to the Jets. Retired before Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Corey Davis. Stand by. I think he has the most yards in college history. Correct me if I'm wrong. He might. Temporary retirement. August 23rd, 23. He announced his retirement via Instagram. The Jets retained his rights. On March 14th of 24, he applied for reinstatement. The Jets officially released him, making him a free agent. On August 14th, he worked out for the Bills, was not signed. However, it was reported that Davis did not want to return to the NFL. I'm going to count him as retired. He does not want to come back to the NFL. Played for the Titans for 4 years. Played for the Jets. Actually never played for him, even though they had his rights for 2 years. This goes to the Titans. Tennessee takes it. And that is going to be Edward. Edward gets the autographed football. And you're going to have to blow this up, Edward. I would, or you can get Carly to do that for you. She's good at that, I think. Corey Davis. If you're wondering why they deflate the footballs, in all seriousness, it's so the signature doesn't rub on the side of the box and it damages the signature. Titans. All right. There you go. And let me note that on my list. Tennessee. Solid hit. I think it said he had the most yardage ever in college football history. Maybe in a season or a career. I don't know which one. You guys tell me. Here it is. It is a full-size Series 3. Guys, I'll try to show the tape there. And then I'm going to open it on my my webcam here. It's the easiest way for me to do it. Make sure. All right. I'd like to get a real one in here, an actual authentic helmet, but I think you can get those, but they're hard to get. And maybe you can't. I just don't know. I'm just talking. Okay, this is a replica speed helmet. That's fun. This looks to me like a Chargers hit. It says the number 43. The only Charger I know that wore 43 was Darren Sproles. And it looks like a black helmet, which would be the Eclipse. It is Darren Sproles. I can see the writing on the box here. There you go, George. I'll let George reassemble this in the other room. And then he's going to wear it around so he doesn't hurt himself. All right, there it is. Darren Sproles, who had an awesome career from K-State. Trevor's going to like seeing this one. Trevor's a K-State fan. It is the Los Angeles Chargers helmet. Doesn't have the air hole, so you know it's a replica. It also has the false bottom, so they don't have to put as much padding in there. And your pad is falling off. I hate it when that happens. Carly could tell you about it. That's falling off. So what I'm going to do is right here on camera, I'm going to try to stick this back. You can't make this stuff up. It should not be over the ear hole. I'm going to let you guys fix that when you get the helmet. This thing needs some glue or something. It just needs to be glued back on. That is cool. All right, George, I'm going to give you this. And you can wear that around. Perfect. Wear that around town, George. All right, I'm going to clean our table off. I'm going to show you the board. I'm going to go get our football cards and imminent. And then we'll do our non-sport. So stand by. All right, guys, straightening up my table. It looks like a disaster here. Cardboard everywhere. That was the 5th hit, so I just marked that. I believe that's 5th hit. 2 Bijans, Drake London, and then the Sproles. Did we get another Charger? Yeah, the Derwin James. Yeah, that's right. 5 hits. You're the leader. Chris is the leader there. All right. Got my camera. We've got all kinds of repacks here. We haven't put these. Triumph, supposed to be a higher end repack. The Premier Football Players, we did a break of that, so you guys saw it. It's got 2 cards. We've never put those in here yet. We have done signed and slab, so let's open that first. Signed and slab football. And then the other 5 boxes after these are not necessarily going to be football. They could be. Oh, that's interesting. I'm getting a lot of this guy lately. Beckett Authenticated, which if you have a hand-signed card, I actually like the Beckett slabs a lot. Authentic autograph. The Beckett Authentication team is awesome. Steve Grad and all those guys. Beckett 10 on the auto. Singletary. Boom for the Bears. Jordan is tied for the lead. Chris had the lead for about 2 seconds. Jordan is now tied. He's got the Bears. He's got the Commanders. We'll give that over to George. We'll rebag these. I just took it out of the bag to show you guys. 5 hits for Jordan. All right. Premier Football Players. 2 cards per box. You got an Eric Lindros in one of ours with the going hitless. Somebody got a Steph Curry a couple weeks ago. Bruce did. All right. What if it was an NFL player on a non-NFL card? Like an auto of Jason Kelce throwing out the Phillies' first pitch. That would go to the probably go to the Eagles because he played for the Eagles. We've pulled a Lou Holtz, like a Notre Dame helmet, which is not NFL related, but he coached for the Jets back in the day. So we've done that before. All right, it's DeAndre Swift. Now this one is going to go to the team on the card. This goes to the team on the card. The card is our guide. He's a Lion here. This is not a college card. That is a PSA 10 on the autograph. The card is not graded. DeAndre Swift, rookie. And again, it goes to the team on the card, Lions. George, let's put a Lions post-it note on that one. Detroit and Sean. Sean with the Lions. DeAndre Swift auto PSA. Lions on that one, George. Lions. All right, second one. Now, if that was a DeAndre Swift card when he was in his Georgia uniform, it would have went to the Bears. But it was not. Oh, this is nice. A good box. How about a Topps Chrome rookie? I mean, this is a significant card. This is going to go down in history as an important card. Aaron Rodgers, boom. It's an SGC 8. It's not a perfect grade. It's off center. I'm sure that's why it got an 8. But very important Topps Chrome Aaron Rodgers. There you go, Packers. Jamie, that'll work. Love that. Haven't seen an SGC graded Rodgers rookie. That's different. There you go, George. Packers with the hit. Rodgers rookie. Carly's guy. Carly's favorite player. You went to one of Lou's lectures. This is the Triumph football. I have no idea what this is. This was marketed to us as a higher end buyback. And I did pay more for it. So we'll see what it is. 1 card per box. Carly's favorite former quarterback, Psycho. There you go. Oh, okay. It's weird that this has a Gold Rush tag on the bag. This is not a crazy, rare, expensive card, but oh, mommy. It is not often we get a Beckett Black label. That is a Bucky Irving rookie. Boom. That is your Panini Instant set. I guess you bought these online. Black and white rookies. Beckett Black Label, guys. That is 4 subgrades of 10. So go look at the pop on this. I'm sure it is very low. I have not held a Beckett Black Label card in my hand in a long time. There you go, Buccaneers. Michael. You can pretty much throw comps out the window unless you can find a Black Label that's sold. That's going to have its own comp. That's going to be higher, much higher than a PSA 10. So, Buccaneers on the board. We've got the Emanet. We'll bag that up, George. Probably won't bag that one up. Emanet. And I'm going to try to protect your box here by not cutting it. It's going to have fingerprints on it. These boxes show a lot of fingerprints, guys. Just wipe those off when you get it. I haven't had a Black Label in a long time. Of any card. I've never had a card grade. I've had a card grade a Beckett 10, but it had 195 subgrade, so I didn't get the Black Label. Never actually acquired one of those in all my submissions over the years. Must be nice. All right, camera straight. Here we go. I love these things. We're almost out of these. I like adding these to our card breaks too. So I'll hand this to you, George. All right, this is in a custom magnetic, as you guys know. It's got a film over the top. I will peel that film off. Actually, here, I'll give this back to you in a second. I'll peel that film off, then I'll put it back on, guys. It's not going to be perfect. Just sort of a thing where you can reveal it. Actually made for breakers, I think. Saints. Gonna get the hit. That is, I'm gonna say a future Hall of Famer. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Cam Jordan. Boom for that. I don't know what this is numbered to. It looks gold. I'm gonna say to 50. We'll see. And again, my camera can't really get a good angle. I can show you the autograph. And then your top of this, you can actually hang these. Got a little hanger tab and then 2 magnets. Yeah, it's gold. 9 of 50, kind of a Saints team color match. 9 of 50 gold, New Orleans on that one. Let me mark the Saints first. That's going to be Sean, 4th hit. A lot of you folks getting multiple hits.
It's a gold. Was it something with
a
gold in it?
It's gold, Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gold, Jerry. Seinfeld reference. George knows. George knows about that. All right. There it is. It's a little bubbly, but it'll protect it nonetheless. We'll put that in there. We'll take that up later, George. You sit that on the stack over there. All right, multi-sport time. Here's the board. 5 boxes of multi-sport. If the break ended right now, which it's not going to, 1, 2, 3, 4 hitless spots. It would go in this order. Greg would go first. Aaron would go second, third, and fourth. Now, we might get more football stuff, so stand by. Be right back. All right, guys. I'm going to... Let's do the jerseys first. That's fun. These are the Hall of Fame jerseys. I think we've opened one of these before. Might have been in the baseball version of this break. We do a baseball occasionally. I think we've done 8 baseball breaks and done 66 of these football. All Hall of Famers, and it is multi-sport. We tend to get pretty heavy basketball on this, it seems like. We'll take the Kobe. That would work. There's a Kobe on the cover. All right. Why do we do multi-sport? For this occasion when we have 4 hitless. That usually works out. Hall and Oates. You know what I mean? Daryl Hall, John Oates. I don't remember the hockey player that's Oates, but I do remember him. but I don't. I'm going to look this up. You guys will tell me in chat before I even look it up. I think it's Hall & Oates. Yeah, it's the band. It is Adam Oates. Is it Adam? I don't know. Adamant. You're going to be like, you're more. That's why I don't break hockey. That's why I don't break hockey. That is the number 77 jersey. Beckett will tell me. Let me look it up. If you're playing along at home, it's W45 1225. Adam Oates. I knew it. Told you. Adam Oates. Not to be confused with Adam Ant. This was signed on April 2nd, 2023 in Edison, New Jersey. In case you were wondering. Adam Oates is going to go on my list. Adam Oates hockey jersey. Looks good to me. Yeah, we need a Bob Lilly. I know. Need a Bob Lilly. The crowd's getting restless. Haven't seen Bob Lilly yet. Oh, man. Adam Oates. How dare I not know that? CJ would be just angry right now if I didn't know that. Oh, love this. This is football. This doesn't help our cause on multisport. This is football. Brian Urlacher. This can go to the Bears. Oh, mommy. Boomskis. Chicago Bears. I'll hand you that. These jerseys boxes are as big enough to hold a pizza. Look at this thing. Neon orange Hall of Famer. We went to his Hall of Fame induction. We were there in 2018. Mm-hmm. He did his speech. A lot of good players that year. Ray Lewis, Randy Moss, Urlacher. That's pretty good. Brian Dawkins. I can see a lot of nice speeches there at the Hall of Fame game. Urlacher, baby. All right, that is Bears 6 hits for Jordan, who is the new leader. Commanders and Bears, they are showing up. So mathematically, we need all 3 of these to not be football to fill the board. If we don't fill the board, if one of you remains hitless, we will send you something. I'll send you something. It could be a sealed box. It could be a blaster. It could be a pack. It could be whatever. It could be a picture of George. I don't know. It's not going to be a picture of George. We won't do that to you. We would never do that to you. So I'm rooting for no football. No football. The rest of the way. So you get a surprise if that happens. We'll send you a surprise item. All right. It is a PSA 10 on the auto only, which is in purple ink, which I love. Purple paint pen, actually. Magic Johnson. Boom. That is going to be a 2008, I believe, Topps. Am I right there? 2008 Topps basketball. It is 2008. Base card of Magic Johnson. That's one of my favorite sets. I like the set. In football, too. Autographs graded. The trading card's not even identified. They don't identify that it's a 2008 Topps. So you could get that reslabbed if you want. Magic Johnson. I'll give that to you, George. Magic Johnson PSA Auto on my list. Magic Johnson and Adam Oates, of course. Adam Oates. Who doesn't know that? George loves a Magic Johnson. I've heard that too. Jason, CIA, told me. Yeah. Over there, Grit Roofing. Go Grit. It's football. We didn't want football. It's football. So we're not going to fill the board. We'll fill the board manually, but we're not going to fill the board with our multi-sport stuff. Andre Reed autograph again. This is his 86 Topps. You got his mini helmet earlier. Now you got his 86 Topps. 10 on the auto. Autograph grade. Card is not graded. Yeah. Andre Reed. Buffalo. Buffalo Bills. Chris Pac-Man. Both your hits are Andre Reed. I've been looking forward to opening this. And by the way, Kentuck, this could still be for you, but you would be the last on the list for hitless. So Kentuck, you're going to get something from us if you end up hitless here. You'll just get a surprise item from us to fill the board, so to speak. The other 3 of you are going to have to make a selection. Leaf Photographic. This is an expensive box, guys. 1 signed Polaroid in every pack. You got me. I ordered it because I thought it looked amazing, and I've never seen anything like this before. So that's why I ordered it. Somebody says, Kodiak, the celeb living/not living checklist is the best I've ever seen in this, and the format is unique. Man, I think our cost on this box was well over $300. I don't remember, but I think our cost on this was very high. Just interested to see what's in here. Okay, you guys will have to help me. George will probably know from his heyday. What's her claim to fame? Help me out. Linda Evans. It is a 101. These are all 101s. That's a Polaroid. It's in this little frame. We're going to ship it in this box. So this box will protect it. What do you think? Linda Evans?
I don't know. Name sounds vaguely familiar, but
why am I thinking Wonder Woman? I don't know. Linda Evans. There's your authenticity. I don't know that I don't know. Kentuck, I don't know that he's ever not had any hits. Linda Evans. Stand by. Linda Evans. 1980s soap opera Dynasty. I remember that. And it's Dynasty. Get it? Dynasty Breaks. Still alive. She's age 83. She also played in The Big Valley, which was a Western. So there's an actress. I would guess. I mean, it's the only one in here, so I'm pretty sure that's it. Linda Evans fan probably pay up for this thing. All right, we are going to ship that in the original box as is. I'm going to put this over to protect it. So, guys, it'll be just like this. Give me a piece of tape, George, if you would. Stand by, guys. I want to make sure this is packaged very well. Give me one more. All right, this will tell our shipping team what this is, so stand by. Our shipping team will know what that is. They don't have to open it up or mess with it anymore. All right, Linda Evans auto. Going over to our list. I'm going to put auto photo. All right, let's go over. You guys are going to have to make your selections. Took one for the team. Did I take one for the team? I don't even know what that means. All right, here's our board. So Greg, Ed, and Eddie is going to go first. So we're going to say Steelers are going to get the first pick. So let me go ahead and add that to the list, Steelers. So most hitless we've had in a while. Then it's going to be Aaron with the Chiefs. Then it is going to be the Patriots and Juan. Patriots and Juan. And then Kentuck, the Niners, I'm going to put them down here because whatever we send you, I'm going to add to this list later. So I will add to this later, Kentuck. We'll send you something. The first pick, and that's going to highlight everybody. All right. The first pick is going to go to the Steelers, so choose wisely, Greg. Greg, it's your decision. It's unusual that we get 2 football items out of 5 boxes, so that's what caused us to not fill the board. Very unusual not to get a 49ers hit either. That's very strange. Everyone should have a little more Linda in their lives, according to Joel. She's still alive, Joel, don't worry. So you have the Adam Oates jersey, you have the Magic Johnson card, and you have the Linda Evans autographed Polaroid. Greg, choose wisely. We'll give you about
Magic Johnson.
All right, Greg taking the Magic Johnson. No, it's not Carly. It's Greg taking it. That is the Steelers getting that one. Try to fit this all in here. Stand by. All right, we'll just do that. Next up is going to be the Chiefs, and that is going to be Aaron, THO. Aaron, THO, your choice. That'll make the decision for the other person. And then Ken Talk will fill in the list. After we go off the air, we'll fill in what we're going to send you. Aaron THO, Linda Evans, autographed Polaroid, or Adam Oates. Give you about 1 minute. 1 minute. "45 seconds. Aaron, your video may be behind. You've got 20 seconds left. The chat should be live, though. Even if your video's behind, you should see the chat. 20 seconds, bud. 20 seconds. Aaron THO. Last call. Aaron THO. All right, Aaron, I'm going to have to go to random.org. I don't think Aaron's here. If I hit the random button, I've got to stick with it. So you've got just a few seconds here before I do that. Stalling as long as I can, Aaron. Are you on Facebook? Aaron, are you on Facebook? Oh, there's Aaron. Okay, he's taking the Oats. He's taking the Hall & Oates. Adam Oates. All right, good. I'm glad I stalled. The Oates hockey jersey going to go to Aaron. And then the Linda Evans photo, that may have some value, guys. There's probably nothing like that out there, I would imagine. That's going to go to the Patriots. Patriots are Juan. So Linda Evans. I hope you like soap operas. I'm just going to put Linda Evans' photo. That'll fit on there. Ken Talk, I'll fill this in after we go off the air this evening. We'll get you something as well, bud. Guys, thank you for doing break number 66 with us. Please hit the thumbs up button. Tuesday's breaks are on the website. Wednesday is mostly new releases. I don't have those listed yet. Cosmic Chrome Baseball, Heritage High Number Baseball, and probably do a football break as well. And then Thursday is Topps Chrome Basketball. We'll see you guys on the next one. We'll be right back to say goodnight.